Hi everybody. I need to get my face ready to go out today, so I figured I would share it with you. So I've already put on my tinted moisturizer and my lips. I'm wearing She's Apples, our new limited edition color for the summer, layered with beige champagne. All right, so let's go ahead and jump right into the ShadowSense. So today I'm going to show you Mocha Java on my eyes with garnet as an accent and garnet for my brows. I'm also going to show you how to use Mocha Java to contour your cheeks. I'm going to show you Mulberry for blush. I want you to see how versatile these products are. And then a little bit of pink opal shimmer on my eyes as well, just to add a little bit of shimmer. Oh, and of course, Candlelight as my concealer. All right, so why don't I actually just go ahead with that really quick. I'm just going to put it a little bit on my chin, my under eyes. I could put it on my eyes if I wanted to as a base, but I don't really feel like I need to. So I'm going to make this as quick as possible for everybody. I'm going to take this brush and blend it in on my chin. You can also use your finger. Personally, I prefer the brush. I just feel like when I use my finger, sometimes the product ends up more on your hands than it does on your face. So I think with the brushes, it kind of helps it to just stay where you want it to stay. So I'll use this and kind of spread it around any other little blemishes I have. And you know what, while I'm at it, since I have a little on the brush, I'll just touch my eyes as well. Okay, so that's my concealer. Absolutely love this one. Pretty much, I don't think I've ever sold it to anybody who doesn't love it. So if anybody's watching and you have it and you love it, chime in. It's amazing as concealer. Okay, so let's go ahead. You know what? Why don't I show you the blush really quick? So like I said, I'm going to use Mulberry. And I love that I can use this all over my face, my eyes, my cheeks, my lips, anything. So anything that can save me money from additional products is a win in my book. So I'm going to tap it right there where I would want my blush. And I'm going to take my blush brush and I'm going to blend it out. Absolutely feel that you need a brush for these when you're going to use a cream-based blush. You can try your fingers, but I think it just kind of ends up streaky, which is not a pretty look. So there is my Mulberry as my blush. Pretty good, right? Okay, let's show Mocha Java as a contour. I'm just going to put it right there. You're just finding right below your cheeks on your cheekbone. I can do a little on my nose as well, just to sort of thin it out. And I'm going to blend that in with, you can use any different kind of brush, really doesn't matter too much. Any type of contouring brush or fluffy brush would be fine. So just going to quickly blend that there. Now these do set and they last all day long. That's why you want to work with them pretty quickly, just to get them where you want them. Otherwise, they're gonna be harder to move. So that's one of the awesome things about this product is its staying power. So don't forget to work with it quickly. Let me see something really quick here. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the video, but that's fine. All right, so let's use that Mocha Java on my eyes. This is a matte color. Mocha Java also comes in shimmer. I love them both, just depends on what you prefer. So this is super easy. I'm just gonna dab it along my eyelid and I'm gonna blend it out with a fluffy brush. I like this one from Sephora, but any one that you have is fine. Okay, so I'm just putting it right there on the lid, moving into my crease. The great thing about these is the layering, just like with LipSense and how you can layer different LipSense colors, you can layer these for different looks as well. So hang on one second. View only mode, swipe left to reveal comments. I don't know what's going on. Hopefully someone's there. I can see a couple people, just can't see who you are. So if you're there, comment and say hi to me so I know who you are. Okay, so see how easy that was? It's already there. Okay, now if I wanted to, I could just keep building off of this color. I could stick with one, and the more I layer it, the more it's gonna look like I'm wearing more than one color, but like I said, I want this to be quick, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. So I am now going to go into my crease and my liner and my brows with garnet. I absolutely love this color, okay? It's just like your typical kind of brown shade. It's so easy and versatile and yeah, just love it. Okay, so for the corner, for the crease, I'm gonna look in my mirror behind you just to be safe. So I'm just gonna do like 3 little dots. just moving right up into the crease. I'm going to take, hi Kelly, thank you for saying hi. I had no idea who was watching. Okay, I'm gonna take this smaller sort of blending brush. I call it a bullet brush, and just kind of get it moving just to get it started. Mostly because this one is so like highly pigmented and kind of a darker color. I feel like if I can just get it going with the smaller pointy brush, it works a little bit better. So now I have it in sort of the direction that I want it to, that kind of V-shaped on the side. Now I'm just gonna go back to that fluffy brush and start blending it in. And look how easily that works. And it really, I'm not kidding, will stay there all day long. You're not gonna get those funky like oily lid creases. It really is amazing. There's no fallout. It's not falling onto my cheek, as you can see, which is why I was able to do my tinted moisturizer beforehand. So there you go. It is there. Okay. Hi, Laura. All right, so I've got my Mocha Java, I've got my garnet. I'm gonna put a little bit of garnet below my eye as well and smudge that out as liner. I wanna make sure I get this dot right, so I'm gonna try and look behind you guys into the mirror there. Okay, so see that? Just a tiny, tiny couple dots there, and I'm gonna blend it out. Again, variety of brushes will work. I'm gonna use this little smudge brush. If you want to do a more precise line, you can use something a little bit thinner. You can also touch the wand with the brush immediately as opposed to putting it onto your eye first. It really just depends on what you're comfortable with. It's totally, totally up to the user. So there we go. I did that eye. Now you can see the difference between the two eyes, one completely done and one is not. I like to try to keep my shadow right here. So if I see there's any kind of outside of that line, so going from the corner of my mouth to the corner of my eye, I just kind of wipe it up with my finger and it's fine. Okay, what do you guys think? So far so good? Yeah, it may be a little bit thicker than I had planned for on the bottom, but that's okay. I don't mind that. Okay, let me do my other eye really quick so I can show you again. So again, I'm taking my wand. I'm gonna touch it onto a corner. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. And I'm going to start blending with my smaller bullet brush just to get that color moving. Yes, I agree, Laura, garnet is the best. I really couldn't live without this color because I like a deeper shade in my crease and in my corner and as my liner. So this is, yeah, can't live without color. Okay, so I got that going. It's actually probably fine how it is, but I'm just gonna blend it a little bit more for a smoother look. Before this, guys, I had never used cream-based eyeshadows. Didn't even really know it was a thing, to be honest with you. But now I can't imagine going back. I love not having to worry about cracked shadows. You know, I buy these expensive palettes and not even dropping them. Sometimes you could just hit it the wrong way and your favorite color breaks. So with these, you don't ever have to worry about that. It's a tiny tube packed full of highly pigmented product that lasts a long time. So there we go, I'm gonna dot on the bottom again. And I'm gonna go back to that same smudge brush and I'm gonna blend that in. All the way, almost to the inner corner there. I'd say about 3/4 of the way, maybe all the way. Just depends on the mood. Okay, so there's my two eyes. Now, because I just used the Mocha Java and not the Mocha Java Shimmer, and I personally am someone who prefers a more shimmer look, I'm just gonna add a tiny bit of the pink opal shimmer, which I got recently, into the corners and just right onto the center of my lid. So I'm just gonna touch this right there where I want it, just a little bit. And this one, actually, I do feel like I kind of do with my fingers if I want, because I'm trying to sort of pat it into that spot just to add that tiny bit of shimmer, but I'll also show you with the brush, multitude of brushes you can use. I'll just use this one and just sort of place it there. And get that little bit of glow right in the center of my lid. You can also take this and go up into your brow bone just to add that little highlight there. So I haven't done my brows yet. I'm gonna do that with garnet in a second, but I'm just gonna tap that there and blend. Your fingers actually work so well to blend eyeshadows. Even if you do use powder shadows, don't be afraid to use your fingers. I actually love that. Okay, so there we go. Let me do my brows really quickly for you, and then I think we'll be done. So I'm gonna comb out what little bit of brows that I have. They're small, but they're mighty. I will tell you the garnet has helped them look so much better. I think pencils sometimes just look kind of fake, to be honest, but I think that the cream works a lot better. Can you see that? So I'm just tapping my, I don't know, what do you call it, slanted brush here onto the wand of the garnet. If I feel like I have a little bit too much, I can just kind of put a little bit of the excess on my hand. I don't want to go into my brows too heavy. So I start in the center, or excuse me, I start at the beginning of my brow, and I've got the brush sort of angled this way towards me. So I start with that and I just kind of brush it to the side, kind of combing it out. And then I start to turn it, hi Lynn, and start to then draw that brow line in. So this is gonna stay in place all day long. You do not want your brows going anywhere, right? So no worries if you're using ShadowSense, they are not going to budge. Okay, so there's my brow. What a difference it makes when you actually fill your brows versus not at all. I never really did for years, and now that I do, I look at myself without the fill and I think it looks really odd. It might take you a little getting used to if you're not used to filling your brows, because it is a darker look than you're probably comfortable with at first. But once you do it, it's really, really kind of changes the look of your eye, and I think you're gonna love it. So that was one brow. Let's do the other before I leave here looking like a crazy person. So again, just tapping my brush onto the wand there, remove a little bit of excess on my hand, and I'm going to start filling it in. So I'm brushing it I'm brushing it out towards the end of my brow. And then as I get to the middle, I start to turn it. So now I'm coming straight at my brow like this, and I'm just combing it and brushing it down and creating that line that I want. I try not to go past my, the outer corner of my eye once again. So this is where your eye makeup should stay, from the corner of your mouth to the corner of your eyes, okay? So whether it's your eyeshadow or your brow line, try not to let it go past that. How did I do? They look even enough? It's hard for me when I can't really see my mirror. I think that's pretty good. What do you girls think? Did I do it? Is it good? I swear, honestly, it looks so different to me now when I do my brows versus not. It really, really completes the look, I have to tell you. You're gonna love it once you start doing it. Now, let me just touch that one up a tiny bit on the outside there. Thank you, Laura. And making sure it looks even. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Tiny, tiny touch. Okay, so once again, let me show you what I used. I used our tinted moisturizer. Honestly, I have to tell you, this is the best. I am not kidding you. Everybody that I've had try this absolutely loves it. Amazing lightweight coverage. It covers the blemishes and the discoloration in your skin without looking heavy or, like you're wearing a heavy foundation. It feels really good. Your skin's gonna breathe. It protects it from the sun with a mechanical shield as opposed to using chemical shield. Tinted moisturizer is the way to go, okay? I have this in stock. Let me know if you want it. It comes in medium or light, so it's really easy for me to know what color you're going to be. Didn't mean to go off on that tangent. I just love that product. Okay, so what did I use once again? I used Mocha Java all over my lid. I used it to contour my face. I used Mulberry as my blush. I used Garnet to do my corner crease and brows. And I used Pink Opal Shimmer. Let me put these, I love putting these in color order. Pink Opal Shimmer to highlight the lid and my brow bone. Look how beautiful those are. And this is all you need. It's so amazing. They're not gonna crack. Nothing's gonna happen to them. They're easy to transport. Absolutely love it. And that's my look. The last thing I'm gonna do is just add some mascara, and nothing special or fancy about this, but I don't wanna leave you guys without a full completed look. So one thing I do with my mascara, I've mentioned it before, I just keep building until I get to a place that I like. I don't let them dry in between. I find that they get cakey if I do that. So I just keep brushing, then I kind of brush down and coat sort of the top of it. I'm gonna re-dip. I'm gonna get some more. This is our Lash Sense, our black Lash Sense. It's waterproof, and let me tell you, it is really waterproof. This stuff will last you in the pool, at the beach, in the shower. You can sleep in it. This stuff is extremely long wearing, like everything else that we make. Let me just get my bottom lashes there a little bit. And I've got my wonderful long lashes right now because of our lash extend. Okay, what do you think? Big difference, right? Having your lashes done and not. Let me do the other eye and then we'll be done. And once again on my lips, I'm wearing our new limited edition She's Apples layered with Beige Champagne just to tone it down a little bit. So I did She's Apples, Beige Champagne, and She's Apples, and actually I'm wearing our rose gloss on top. I am obsessed with the rose gloss. It is so smooth, so beautiful, looks good on its own or over any color. I'm really digging it, so let me know if you're interested in that too. And I think these are getting to a good place. Let me just touch onto the bottom ones real quick. And I think we are good to go. Thank you, Kelly. I love it too. I layered She's Apples yesterday with blue red, which was really fun. So it became a really beautiful orangey red. On its own, She's Apples it's more towards orange than it is orange red, I feel. And I love an orange red look, which we didn't really have before. So doing the blue red with a little She's Apples mixed in is really pretty. So, okay, that's it, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in, and let me know if you have any questions in the comments, and I hope to hear from you all soon. Bye.